I'm just so jacked up. My boss gave me a big old box of On It.
Bunch of monkey pills.
Bunch of monkey pills. I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
They're supplements.
Yeah, I know what it is. It's Rogan's company.
Yeah.
Doesn't he own it with fucking...
He must, right?
He owns it with fucking A. What's the jiu-jitsu guy's name?
Oh.
Yeah.
Fucking
Gracie?
No, but he's Eddie
Bravo?
Yeah, doesn't Eddie Bravo have a piece of On It?
Maybe. I know Shab has some.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure Joe started it with, like, a few guys, and Eddie Bravo is one of them.
That's hilarious.
Which, like, the irony of being a giant conspiracy theorist and then also taking supplements, like, is just such a fucking... Like, I need to take this fucking lion's mane mushroom because it helps my libido, but also... Bush did 9/11.
But so
Yours is flat.
It's 2 months worth of fucking morning and evening supplements.
Hell yeah.
You said it was 8 pills.
Yeah.
That
8
you
pills
took
a day?
all at once?
Yeah.
So 16 pills a day?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, actually, I don't know how many are in the night ones, but...
okay.
Well, I guess I would be taking
take
like 16 pills if my kratom was in pill form.
I take 7 or 8 pills every morning and 4 pills every night.
4.
They're supplements though. It's like that. It's not like medication. I have 2 things of medication. The rest of it is all
take
voluntary.
melatonin.
Actually, you know what you should start taking? I've already mentioned this on the show like 20 times, but
The T thing, right?
yeah, L-theanine.
Yeah.
But
L-theanine, that's how I remember
so
it.
that there's I have these combo pills that have melatonin, L-theanine, and
Morphine.
and valerian root.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to hear, but okay.
Valerian root has
Yeah, I remember because I made the metal joke.
Oh yeah. Does it do you either of you guys have TMJ?
No,
I don't know.
Okay, because I do. That's where my tinnitus comes from.
So if you
I
can
did that
calm
for
that
you.
down, your tinnitus will go away.
Yeah, that's what that's so
What do you
my,
get, like
my
a
buddy's a chiropractor,
Muscle relaxer.
and that's what the valerian is for.
Okay.
It's supposed to help me relax my jaw when I'm sleeping.
My jaw locks up when I eat ass, but I think that's tetanus.
Let me look at. I can look
Why
it
was
up right
that
now.
so funny? That was so fucking stupid.
WebMD will know.
So how you guys sleeping?
I did
Fucking
a bunch of shopping, and I ended up buying 2 copies of Speed on VHS.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know how this
That's
happened.
awesome.
I get home, pull out 2 copies of Speed.
That's fucking
backpack.
hilarious.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that your backup copy in case the reel gets all fucked up?
It's funny because there's actually a person who's like, for some reason, they just go around in their van collecting every copy of Speed on VHS they
No
can
fucking
find.
way.
Yeah,
That's a real
that's
thing.
a real person.
That's incredible.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
And like they don't take good care. That's not like a collection. They just throw the shit in the van. Like I just added more
So they're
copies.
like trying to rid the world of speed.
Yeah, they just have them all.
Oh my
They're a
god.
speed glutton.
Can you bump my slider up just a smidge? I think my coldness is so like Megan Trainor over here. A lot of bass.
Nice. Well done.
Where's that
Oops.
Skrillex?
No, it's all about that bass is Megan Trainor.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So today
Yeah.
in fan world is October.
Yes.
So it's October, whatever the fuck.
Right.
My boss and I are doing a challenge. We've been talking about getting swole, starting to work out again.
Okay.
And so today I was like, when we doing this, man? And he was like, October, let's do it. I was like, fuck yeah.
Okay.
I was like, how about we start? So what we're gonna do is we're both gonna bench press because we're pretty confident that we'll do terrible, and see where we're at, and then we'll see who can, what we can bench at the end of October.
Gotcha.
And we're calling it Swoletober.
Nice. Do you want to do a side quest on Swoletober?
Yeah.
All right. What are we doing this year for? Because last year, I don't know what I did nothing. We literally did like
Didn't we try doing a not so fat contest?
I
Yeah, we
lost 10
did.
pounds.
Yeah, Mara kicked our ass.
Now my nipples are pierced.
I literally gained weight during that. because I didn't do any.
You would have done great in Swoltober.
Yeah, that's true. So, because I'm having to be more active anyway with the dog and whatever, I've lost.
And it's taking chunks out of you.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That little bastard. But I've lost 4.5 pounds in the last like 3 weeks without doing anything except not eating too much. So I'm down to start getting some more exercise. I'd like to fill out my chest a little bit more because as of this point, I just have the puffiest nipples.
You want to get in on Swoltober?
I think so.
Fuck
but I
yeah.
don't know if I want to do like bench style because I have fucked up shoulders and benching just kills my arms.
Oh,
Can you get like a Smith machine that does a similar movement?
I have such long levers, and I tore my rotator cuffs in high school. Or not tore, but just fucked them up from playing hockey and being super bony. Okay. So like any added pressure, it just my joints are screaming. So maybe I just won't take part in that part, but I will try to get swole.
So what stuff do you do? Like, do you do curls or
push-ups?
Push-ups. Okay.
Push-ups are really good for me because I can limit the amount of pressure I put on my shoulders. Like if they're in after 60 push-ups, if it's really starting to hurt, I can put one knee down and do a few while my shoulders kind of rest or whatever. So I basically just do push-ups, body squats, and sit-ups.
Okay.
So I'll just add that to my daily routine and see where I'm at the end of the month. I would ideally like to get to a place where, like, I don't know if the gut's ever really going to go away, but I think I can fill out my chest enough that the gut doesn't look so out of place.
Okay. I'm trying to think of like what endurance, like what equating like what could you do? Like
that's my endurance stuff for that is through squats.
Well, I'm saying like how Justin and I are going to see like if we are able to bench more at the end of the month.
Oh yeah, just to see. Maybe it's like how many push-ups I can do consecutively.
Okay.
Yeah. So I max out on the first day of October, and then at the end of the month I max out again.
Yeah.
See how many more I can do.
Yeah. Mara?
Oh no, I'm fucked.
Sure.
Okay.
Wait, are we going to see how many times you can get fucked in October?
No. That sounds awful.
The math that went through your head, like, so much.
I was like, maybe if I get paid, but I don't know. I don't know if I can make that monetized.
That's really funny,
dude. For sure.
No,
dude, absolutely. Yeah.
No, I'm not on the schedule at work, so I'm not gonna get any exercise.
You're not on the schedule?
Not at all.
For the month?
Yeah.
Why? On purpose?
Oh, was it because of the moving thing?
No, I just changed my availability, and I guess they don't want to schedule me with that availability, so I don't go to work.
So
this is a great time to mention the Patreon page.
Yeah.
Go to
Subscribe.
patreon.com/dudeabsolutely
and give Mara your money.
Get some of that loot. Also,
for just pennies a day, you can support a white lady with dreadlocks living in an attic. I have furniture now, though.
Can we put you in? Really? Oh, I did see the table. Good looking table.
Yeah, just got on a folding table. I'm like, because if I have to move
Looks
ever.
Great. Can we make a little like sketch of you as Sarah McLachlan and just begging the.
I'll just run in the arms of the angel.
Yeah, and then just you being like holding objects of yours that you're like, I would, for just $1 a day, I'll continue to afford having
my Dr. Pepper addiction.
Yeah, whatever.
My Kratom supply.
Yeah, I think that'd be great. Also, since you're not working, now's the perfect time to really jump into trying to sell
fuck yeah
figures that you make.
I mean,
they're so beautiful.
We'll see.
So many people would fucking love them.
Okay.
I'll pitch in.
If
you need raw materials.
I fucking love mine. It's a centerpiece in my office.
Oh, that makes me happy.
Oh man, it just was so.
Where are we at on the penis and/or bears?
Bears, I started over a couple times. I'm still working on it.
Okay.
Yeah, the other day I was getting really frustrated with it, so I got to figure out a new approach.
Don't worry about them looking super furry. You know how these are like more smooth?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was thinking of doing something more like that with
Yeah.
furry accents or something.
Ah.
So it looks like they're made out of fur.
Well, like
what
with-
does a furry accent sound like?
Just listen to what does the fox say, right? Because they're all furries.
Oh, that is a classic.
I really thought that was gonna. What do we got for entertainment this week? Because I got a few things.
We
hold on.
have.
Mazel.
Look how fucking sweet this turned out.
It's cute.
It
as
is
shit.
beautiful.
This
It
is the
cute as
best
shit.
print that's happened
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah, I agree. That
For
I
sure.
don't mean to be like that guy. I obviously haven't bought merch because I haven't bought my own shirts in fucking 3 years. Like I'd never buy clothes, which is something I want to talk to you guys about today. But we can table that. But
Okay.
I actually want to buy the white version of that sweatshirt because I don't have any white sweatshirts. Every sweatshirt I own is either black or blue.
Yeah, same.
Need something different.
Well, I'm obviously going to get this one, and then I'll probably try and get that Tetris one.
Okay, couple things of entertainment.
No.
But we got to do you dudes, don't we?
Yeah, we can do the comments real quick.
Yeah.
Just a couple. I don't know what this means. I don't think.
Phil White.
Project Pete blowing loud. I still have
so-
that unfortunate video of Petra rapping in college. If you guys need some sound bites,
So
are you being
that's
blackmailed?
no. So that's Phil. He's like
I think
Yeah,
he's
well-
being black faced.
he's one of my best friends. When I
Thanks
was
for
in,
coming, guy. Right?
huh? Yeah, that's thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was a window of time where I wanted to be a rapper, and I called myself Project Pete, and then
That sounds like a progressive rock band.
yeah, it doesn't sound good, and neither was I, so it was kind of fitting. But I used to just get like it'd be like 3 a.m. We'd be fucking blackout. And one of the guys would be like, "Hey Pete, you want to rap?" And I'd be like, "Fuck yeah, dog!" And then they'd like throw a beat on, and then somebody would sneak a cell phone video of
That's
me rapping.
content.
It's bad.
All right.
There's some like really not okay shit that I said.
Send it in.
Yeah, like
Send it in.
just I made myself such a fucking fool.
Well, I mean,
I think Phil knows that the whole video can never be released because I'll never get hired again.
Unless you pay for it on Patreon, which I'm sure we'll put on.
Ooh, we could Patreon that puppy.
I'll put that behind
All
the paywall.
proceeds go to Mara. Just kidding, we're not doing that. I'm still not putting that out in the ether. You can get clips though, Phil. I'm down for clips. There's some good, funny shit in there, like where I'm completely incapable of speaking, and I'm
Well,
trying
I mean,
to say
he's got to
words.
send the whole thing,
Isn't mumble rap a
You can
thing?
click it.
and then I can.
No. You don't get to see the whole thing.
Oh,
You're not allowed to.
We are not.
You have
trusted.
seen my penis, and I can't see you say the N word. Come on.
No hard R, obviously. I'm not.
And then
I'm not completely tone deaf.
Sean is asking us if aardvark hot sauce is a thing in Minnesota.
I've never heard of it, but
I had to look it up.
if you're shipping bottles of hot sauce,
It sounds lovely. It's
Papa
a habanero
is
sweet
in.
one.
Oh yeah,
It's already on its way.
that's the best stuff. That is easily. The mango habanero combo.
I love that.
Is a brilliant feat of culinary genius. Mm-hmm. It's so good. It's like the perfect level of sweet and spicy.
Yeah.
It's what sweet and spicy wanted to be for so long.
Ooh.
And then somebody was like, "What if we just turn up the heat and turn up the sweet?"
Yeah.
That was a cool.
What do you get,
rhyme.
like MSG in there? Is that what does it?
Dude, MSG. You ever watch Josh Weissman? I know you do.
No.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Okay, I think you'd really like him. He's very funny and like he's pretty like meme sort of meta language user.
Okay.
But he's like an expert chef. He's incredible. But he in I don't know, probably half his recipes he puts MSG in because he's like, I'm telling you,
No,
it's not great for you, but it fucking works.
it's fine for you.
Well, that's like
I mean, it's like hippie stuff that
Right.
people say that it's not good for you. It's like aspartame or aspartame, however you say it.
yeah, aspartame.
I was saying the British way first.
As by and I.
Well, as part of me, I thought you were saying like, as part of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's just like good monosodium
Monosodium
Glutamate.
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 Yeah.
It's just some cool stuff. It tastes
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah.
I just lick it out of the jar.
Yeah, it makes your food so good.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking speaking of Australian accents, somebody messaged the Modify page and said, use open on level 3 lockdown. And we were like, what? And so Justin was like, yeah, yep.
Yes.
And she was like, really? Even on level 3 lockdown? And he was like, yeah. And he asked me, he was like, what is level 3 lockdown? What does that mean? I was like, I think it's just like a joke, like how we've gone.
No, it's a real thing in Australia.
Well, thank you for ruining the story.
I know what I'm doing.
We found out that she
Yeah.
lives in fucking New Zealand.
I watch the news.
She was like, oh, sorry, cunts. I actually live in New Zealand.
I love how Mara just punted that punchline of the story. That was good. Do more of that. Stomp on his dreams.
You were taking too long.
Yeah, that was
Wow,
good.
Had to get
yeah.
us there.
I like to build up.
So there's clearly a modified tattoo in New Zealand. That
I guess,
she thought
yeah.
She was messaging. That's awesome.
Or there's a Becker. How would they say it?
Becca?
Thank
Becca.
you. I like it.
Becca, New Zealand.
Because there's a St. Cloud, Florida, and I get calls
Oh, yeah.
from the Floridians
Really?
sometimes.
There's a Duluth, Georgia.
There is. There's a Paris, Texas. Oops.
That sucks. There's a Wyoming, Minnesota.
There is.
I've been there.
There's a New London, Minnesota, which also, oops. It is not London. I'll tell you that. There's no big clock.
Look, we don't claim to be London. We're New London.
Yeah.
Well, all the new whatever, new blank, new, that never made sense to me. Like how you're supposed to be like these rebellious, like leave the monarchy behind,
Yeah.
start a new world. What are we going to name our town? Well, we used to live in Suffolk, so this is New Suffolk, or whatever the fuck, you know?
Yeah. The worst was New Hitler. Like,
That was pretty good, dude. Well done. All right, I got a couple entertainments.
Yes.
I got
Go
to
for
fucking
it.
share them. Okay. First one. Caitlin's little cousin. Like step cousin, I guess.
Stuzzin'.
Yeah, Stuzzin. Caitlin's little Stuzzin. Kid's hilarious. He's awesome. He's got a mohawk. He's very funny. He's the sweetest kid ever. Caitlin was at the memorial thing. Caitlin kind of spoke a little bit, and she got a little choked up, and then she went to the bathroom to kind
Did the songs come through? Everything went okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Caitlin like is walking out of the bathroom area, and he's like standing kind of by there, and he's like, "Can I give you a hug?" I'm like, I went over to him after that, and I was like, "Thank you for being such a gentleman." Like that made Caitlin so happy, and he like wouldn't look me in the eye. He's like, "Don't worry about it. Like no big deal." I'm like, dude, you're 9. You're awesome. But anyway, so he goes, "Did you ever hear the conspiracy about Krabby Patties?" And I was like, "Go on." So, do you know why there's no crabs in Bikini Bottom?
No.
Because that's the secret ingredient in a Krabby Patty.
That's fucked up. That's some soil and green shit.
Mr. Krabs in one of the episodes takes a bite of a Krabby Patty and says, "Oh, so that's what I taste like."
That's
The
dark.
only crabs in Bikini Bottom are Mr. Krabs and his mom.
Oh my God.
His daughter Flo is a whale.
That's
Oh,
true,
yeah.
There's no other crabs.
Wow.
There's Larry the lobster,
But he's
but
a
he
lobster.
ain't a crab. How fucked is that? Oops, SpongeBob. Jesus.
Good show, man. I saw
Great show.
Mr. Krabs grabs SpongeBob by the dick.
That whole show is so ahead of its time. Like it was,
Everything's about dick grabbing now.
yeah. I mean,
It's great.
what? When have you not seen a children's show with dick grabbing these days?
I mean, have you seen, did you ever watch Ren and Stimpy?
Yeah, dude, that show was
The homoeroticy that happened
Dude,
in that show.
That show was I don't know who it was, but somebody was saying like whoever was in charge of like creative development in like the early 90s at Nickelodeon did so much LSD. Those shows were so trippy, all of them. Cartoon Network was the same though. Dude, there's like a little
Was there a fairy?
There's a like a fuzzy floating around.
Oh.
Unbelievable. That's incredible.
Did you watch the fucking the pilot for Shane Gillis's TV show he wanted to do? Tires?
Oh, no, but I've seen the I've seen the cover image or whatever a few times. I've just never watched it.
There's a part where Shane goes up to somebody and goes, "Oh, got your penis." And he eats it.
That's super funny.
Down here, sir.
What are you doing, lad?
Squidward said I could help by burying myself.
Quit fooling and come on out. I need you to be in a commercial.
That's so funny. Oh my god.
Great show.
All right, so SpongeBob conspiracy theory. I just thought that was incredible.
And I mean, there's no way he knew that you were a fan of SpongeBob.
Well, he was like, "Did you ever watch SpongeBob?" And I was like,
Oh, he asked first.
I was like, "Yeah." I didn't go full fanboy because I'm like, "What does this kid know about fucking SpongeBob?" I've seen every episode like 20 times. And then he dropped that fucking neutron bomb on my head, and I was like, "Good fucking Jesus H! I got to take a shit and think about this."
So it was like, what's that? Sweeney Todd.
Elaborate? I guess I don't.
Sweeney Todd, they kill people and use them as the meat at their restaurant
Yikes!
and feed them to the people of London.
That's gross. But not the first time I've heard of something like that.
2007.
Did they just basically, they were like, "Hey, we really like the way Johnny Depp looks in this cover, so when we do Edward Scissorhands, we're just going to add scissors to his hands." It's the same pose as Edward Scissorhands.
You get a reverse.
Yeah.
Edward Scissorhand came out, what, like 92?
Oh, yeah, my bad. Okay, fine, my bad. I'm gay. Sorry.
So, well, I mean, never be sorry that you're gay.
Okay, so, second thing. I've watched all the way through Trailer Park Boys like a dozen times. Not true. Probably like 4 times. But I haven't watched all the way through in years. Because it's just like, by the time you get to like season 12, it's like,
12 seasons.
so yeah. But it's the most bingeable show ever.
Okay.
But you just get to the point where you're like, this is no longer as good as it was. So then I would just start back over, you know? And I forgot about the tribute they do to John Dunsworth, who plays Leahy, because he died during the filming of the 12th season. So they do this tribute to him. And if you look up right now, just look up John Dunsworth gratitude. It is, to see him in like a different context.
That's the guy that said shithawk, right?
Yeah, he's the king of using shit as an adjective. Yeah. Yep, here we go. So this is him like on set in character, or not in character, but like, also this is the theme song for the show.
This is?
Yes. It's the best theme song ever for the show that it is. The contradiction. This is so
You know
beautiful.
what the best currency is? And I just thought about this yesterday. The best currency, the most valuable of all, is gratitude. And if when you're dead, you're dead. But you're not quite so dead if you contribute something.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. I was heave crying.
Holy smokes.
So the way that they transition that show into the next era of the show, again, I talk about the show all the fucking time, and I'm sorry, but it's genius. It's one of the best shows ever. So they find out, because Ricky has been using cow shit to put under the trailers to keep the rats from going under them.
While
And-
he's talking about this, can you look up tires, etc.?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got to see that. So, Ricky uses cow shit under to like keep the rat problem down. And after like a couple months, somebody goes down to underneath the trailer to like fix the like plumbing or something. And there's like a bunch of mushrooms, like psilocybin mushrooms that are growing out of the cow pies. And so Ricky's like, "Oh shit." So he like gets all the mushrooms, and it's like 5 garbage bags full of mushrooms. And so they sell the mushrooms, and then they're about to get caught by the police. Like the police are coming up the road, so they're like, "Oh shit, we gotta do something." And then Ricky's like, "Let's just eat them." So there's like 3 pounds of mushrooms left in this bag, and they all just take like handfuls and handfuls and handfuls of mushrooms. And then they're in jail, and they're all like freaking out. And they're like, when are they going to hit us? And then Ricky's like, boys, I think they're hitting me. And then the show transitions like right to left on the screen from live action into cartoon, and they all become cartoons. And they're like, are we so high that we're all cartoons now? And then the next season of the show is a cartoon.
Oh, really?
And the next season after that is a cartoon. Like, they literally just ate so many mushrooms that they fucked themselves up, and now all they see is cartoon. Isn't that awesome? Like,
I love that.
It's like they're getting too old to be able to keep doing the show the way that, I mean, they're like in their 50s now, you know? So they're like, okay, we're just going to make us timeless by being cartoons. And now they can do way more with the show. Because, like for a full episode, Jacob in the show, he gets into a car accident, his head twists all the way around, so he just walks backwards. The whole show says, and they're like, we can't go to the hospital because then they're going to know that we're cartoons or whatever, because they're like fucked up. So Jacob's just, his neck is just, it's so dumb. Oh my God, it's hilarious. Anyway.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. So those are my 2 entertainments for the week. Tires.
Are you hiring women to have a seminar, or are you having a seminar because you're hiring women?
I'm having a
Oh,
sexual
yes, I've
harassment
definitely
seminar
seen this.
because we are hiring more women
What are women getting hired for?
to work
Where?
here.
Yeah, what work?
Okay,
That's what we should focus on, I think, is getting work.
Yeah.
that doesn't change the fact that sexual harassment training's happening. I've got branch managers from different locations coming.
Someone sexually harassed.
No.
Was it Tim?
It was Mike.
Mike
It
harasses.
had to be Mike. I've never even seen him work, just
thing-
touching people.
The question of who has sexually harassed is irrelevant because a lot
It's
of
David.
Okay.
If we're talking sexual harassment, is Cal's goatee. That thing looks like it's about to rape everyone in here.
I think this is a good look.
Okay, Shane, you're so in a bubble of harassment that you walk around, you hit nuts, you
Hitting nuts is you like it.
I don't like it, but it's not harassment.
You say come a lot.
You can't talk cum here anymore?
No more talking come.
What is this, fucking Russia? When you walked over here, I was telling him about last night's cums. Me and this girl both, she was on top.
No.
Hold on,
See, this is,
hold on.
no, you can't do that.
Seminar, I call seminar. I pulled out and she still cummed. It was like a ghost.
She was coming after you pulled
Yeah, I
out?
pulled out and she was still. She got hit with the electric boogie.
She's not on the pill?
No, we're both Christians. Both cum at the same time.
Really?
I don't know, maybe she lied.
Great story, Shane. I'm glad you orgasmed hard. Oh, Peg, sexual harassment training today.
Nah.
Peg, nice tits.
Jesus
You
Christ.
too, bud.
Seminar. I seminar her. She made fun of my tits.
What we are looking at here is all 4 breaks.
All 4?
Yes, for state inspection, you would need all 4 of them. That's what.
God, I
The
wasn't
USB
expecting that
on the far right.
price.
Unplug that.
Actually, you know what? You look kind of familiar. Are you?
That's
from
why your
around here?
mouse is being an
Actually,
asshole.
I live in
Yeah?
this is actually my dad's shop.
Oh, it's your dad's shop.
Yeah.
So you have a little bit of power here. Oh, come on.
Oh, hold on, let me flex it before you start grabbing it. I mean, you can't tell it. The shirt doesn't fit me quite right because the sleeves come down too far on my elbows, but there is a muscle under it. It's a.
You will? Dad's on the phone. He said you forgot to make your bed this morning.
Shane, go back to the shop. He's just. I gotta flex a little power sometimes.
Will, we got a phone call from your mom. She said she's tired of washing all those socks. There's a lot of hard socks.
I don't.
So back to this, like there, like maybe take that, kind of cut that in half. I mean, you have the power to do it, don't you?
Well, certainly do.
Look at you, you're just.
Well, I do have some power.
Will, your mom just called. Your cum socks clogged the dryer and started a fire back at your parents' house.
Shane? Okay, so obviously I love her.
Yeah, she is not interested in you at all.
Okay.
This hurts. I'm sorry. I don't want to be a dickhead.
Yeah.
This sucks.
There's a whole Venn diagram that can exist of her actually wanting to have sex with me and also wanting a discount, and there's an overlap.
I promise you, there's never that overlap.
Well,
Every strip club I've ever been to, I've been like, that's the overlap. I'm in the overlap. You're not in the overlap. When's the last time you got laid?
irrelevant.
It's not irrelevant. Dude, you don't just go from 0 to that chick. What you need to do is go to fucking Wendy's across the street, find someone that eats fast food a lot, try to fucking finger them.
We had a whole conversation about my body.
She's talking about your fucking body outside of like people being like, holy shit, did you see that weird dude that works at the shop?
Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you.
This is what you need to do. You need to go to the bathroom, jerk off.
Okay.
People do it all the time.
No.
Cal jerks off constantly here.
What?
It's a victimless crime.
Any residual ejaculate out of there.
Get
Okay.
Peg to do that. Peg will love that shit.
Okay.
Like a pig
My
in slop.
goodness.
You need
All
to
right.
jerk off.
Okay, you can
Jerk
pause
off.
it
No.
because it's like 10 minutes long.
It's so good.
I wish. I mean, he should like get funding and just make it a fucking YouTube series
Yeah,
because it's
dude.
so fucking funny.
So long story short, the girl actually does want to go on a date with him.
Oh, what a twist.
It's pretty cute.
When he's blowing on the back of his neck.
While he's jacking off in the
Gene! that dude's perfect.
Yeah.
Uncle Daycare. So I
So
showed the guys at work Uncle Daycare, and they were like, because I have what I think is funny, and they're like, and then I show them that, and they're like, And the next time I'm in work, dude, I watched everything. I watched all the videos. Fuck yeah.
I'm awesome now. It's like that Tim Robinson sketch where he like wants to like show the video. Everyone's showing a funny video and he doesn't have a funny video. Have you seen that one? And I think you should leave. Oh my fucking god.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he's like crying. And he makes his own video and they're like, Tim, this has 2 views. Is this your video? No, it's not. It's so funny.
Yeah. It's very
man.
good.
I love that show. So fucking good.
I still need to watch season 2. You know what I did watch though? Demon Slayer. Yaba Train. Can you look up what it's called?
Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Kimetsu no Yaba Train.
Train.
I don't know what that is.
I don't see train.
Oh.
Little type train.
Oh, Mugen Train.
Mugen Train.
Because that's the movie.
So what is this?
So
It's an anime
It's an
that you-
anime that like
2019 film.
took the fuck off. So the series got released in America and Netflix got it, and people were like, "What the fuck? This is rad!" And then people were like, "Oh yeah, this has been out for a while. There's a movie," and everyone was like, "Where?" And it took, 2 years to finally be available in lame ass dub for this guy.
Unbelievable.
But the way that they draw the eyes on these characters.
I mean, look at this.
Oh yeah.
They're just like floating in there.
It looks like Pig Nose from A New Hope.
Yeah. That dude's so he's wearing a mask because he thinks
I don't want to watch the show now.
he
Do you,
thinks
think, do you think the line here is, he doesn't like you? I don't like you either.
but he thinks he's hideous, and his mask gets knocked off one time and he's fucking gorgeous. And everyone's like, "What?" And he's like, "Don't look at me, I'm hideous." We're all gay now.
That's awesome.
But yeah, it's fantastic.
Is this a birthmark right here?
No, he got the shit kicked out of him.
Just this one part.
Yeah.
Really laser focused in on
So
one eye.
he's fighting a demon who is an upper ranking demon, level 3, and he grazes him with a punch on the side of the head, and it rips part of his head open because there's so much force. And this dude's like, "Fuck!"
Seems fine.
Well, I mean, he dies, so.
He looks like Yugi in another universe.
Oh.
I like the hair. It's
Did you
kind
see
of
what I did there?
Kind of
Super
a
rad.
mullet.
I'm there. Yeah. All right. Well, good for you.
It was great.
And good.
I loved it.
Good. Mara, entertainment for the week?
I watched a movie called The Craft,
Oh,
which we'll talk about next week.
cool.
Otherwise, I've been watching Tales from the Crypt. I found
Oh, yeah.
every episode on
Oh,
a
good.
YouTube playlist.
Fuck yeah. That's the best feeling ever.
It's
When you're like, oh, I won. Fuck you, industry.
Tell me about the Arnold episode.
Yes.
the Arnold episode
Tell me
was
about my episode.
there's an old guy and he's attracted to some lady and she's just like, "No, you're fucking old. that's gross. Like she's that like forward with this guy. So he goes to a doctor and gets like a young guy's face like onto him, like grafted on, and then he's still got like all the other old guy parts. And he's like, "What's up?" She's like, "That's weird. You still have the weird, disgusting old guy body." Like, so then he keeps going back and like taking more body parts from this guy and giving more of his fortune to get it. So like at one point he has like the upper body, arms, face, and then it cuts to him working out at like a gym, of course, like with all these buff people. Because the episode was directed by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay.
And he was in the intro.
Was one of the guys in the gym going, "I'm coming"?
I wish. So then he walks out of the locker room and he's like asking out that same girl, and she's like, "Well, look at your gross old man legs." Ew. So then he finally like uses the rest of his fortune to get like the entire package, and then tries to go to that lady's apartment to annoy her again, but she's not there. So he has to go to like this really fancy ass apartment building. He goes up there and like, hey, I'm here. Like, I heard you're living here now. You want to go out? And she's like, "I'm married." And he's like, "Well, to who?" And it's the guy he swapped bodies with.
Oh my God.
She's like, "He knows money's important, so I'm kind of fucking this guy now."
Oh God.
That's the way that you just described that has got to be so similar to how Arnold pitched it. Like he's high on diet supplements or whatever he was doing.
Yeah. He's methed out.
I feel like he was job shadowing.
Oh.
Because like, I don't know. Like the opening shot was really good. I'm like, I don't know, man. I think Zemeckis is hanging out with this dude. I don't know if this is an Arnold production.
An Arnold original.
Yeah.
Zemeckis, show me how to do the thing.
Yeah, this is called a oneer. I'll show you how to do it.
I just think it'd be so funny if he started his own production company and then it was like Arnold Productions. I'm coming.
So this was like 1990 era Arnold.
When he was at his second most jacked.
Mm-hmm.
Because he went through that phase in the 70s when he was horrifying to look at.
I mean, depends on who you ask, but...
Yeah, but...
He had that fucking gap in his teeth.
Yeah, but I'm talking about his pecs, dude. They were like volleyballs.
Yeah.
So big.
Yeah.
Who was that for, Arnold?
Him.
I know.
Because he was coming.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming.
Look at how big I am. God damn it.
Stored all his
Put your penis right here. I have 2 boobs now. Fuck you. Actually, fuck me. I prefer that way.
But yeah, it's like every episode there's at least one, if not more, like people you recognize.
That's awesome.
Just like Michael Ironside is in it, or Joe Pantoliano. You know, the guy from The Matrix.
Oh. I was like, yeah, those people.
I can't remember. Cyrus? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bald guy.
Oh, yeah. The guy who's like the captain of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And then his son is like, or his little brother.
Wait a second.
No. He's the betrayed. He goes back to. He wants
that guy
to eat
fucking
steak again.
sucks.
He's Judas.
Yeah.
That guy is a
He dies in that episode 8 times.
Really?
Yeah, it's a good
8?
one.
Is it called The Cat?
He gets like part of a cat's brain implanted into
Holy
his head,
shit,
so
really?
he gets its lives. And
That
the twist ending, it like he starts selling like
fucking awesome.
each one of his deaths as a circus sideshow.
Oh.
And he's like, I got 9 of them. He actually uses one of them to kill the guy that he's splitting money with. Like he just drives into a wall and he survives and the other guy dies.
So then he gets all the money.
Yep. And then one of his deaths is like his girlfriend kills him and steals his money.
Oh.
And then he comes back and he's like, God damn it, I get all this money back. So it's like he's doing this stunt, his one last stunt before he'll have just the one life left. And he's getting buried underground and they're going to dig him up the next day. But as he's getting lowered, because like the whole episode he's getting lowered into the ground and he's telling the story of his other deaths.
Oh.
And he's like, thank God for that cat. gave its life for me. So then he starts counting. He's like, fuck, I only have 8 because the cat
Is dead.
getting killed for the surgery was one of the deaths.
So he fucking dies?
Yeah, and he's just screaming in the casket at the end.
That's brilliant.
It's a great show.
Love it.
That's so good. Holy shit.
So yeah, you can watch those for free on YouTube. There's a whole
Hell yeah.
playlist with every episode.
I also found free YouTube content that you guys would not be interested in, but found it for me, and I was happy about it.
Nice.
Yeah. It's like every old baseball game ever played is on YouTube.
Ugh.
But I got to watch a Minnesota team win a championship for the first time in my entire fucking life.
Deep into the archives.
Yeah.
It's probably about as old as the show I was watching.
Probably 87 and 91 are the last time they won
Yeah.
the World Series.
89 is
Yeah.
when that show started.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And there isn't another ring in our foreseeable future.
No.
So
Unless it's
the
ringworm.
life. Dude, the Twins have a record right now, a standing record that grows every year that they make the playoffs, where they have not won a playoff game in like, I don't know, it's like 16 years or some insane amount of time. Maybe it's not 16 years, maybe it's like 16 games in a row. But
How many
still,
times have
it's
they won the World Series?
Twice.
Okay,
Well,
so it's the Twins. They can only do 2.
They won it once as the Washington Senators. That was when they had Walter Johnson, who's like probably the greatest pitcher ever. One of.
Boring ass team name.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
And
Twins
then they
could
were-
at least be like boobs
Yeah. Who wants to see the
or
Twins?
testicles.
Right.
Both.
That's more what I was thinking.
Yeah,
That's
rule
more
of
my
2.
speed. Yeah. Wow. They could become the Siths.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I don't know. It's sad.
Do you get to watch the old commercials?
No, that's the one part they cut out. It
Aw.
made me so mad.
That
I'm
is
like,
kind of a bummer.
Because
That's
they
weird,
cut it
though.
out, and then when the whoever uploaded these videos did it brilliantly, because they put like ad breaks in the videos at the exact time that it would cut to commercial.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, all right, that's at least tolerable. Because like when they actually like send you off for, but yeah, that was half the reason I watched it. I'm like, I can't wait to see whatever fucking, because like you get the ads in the old ones. Because like all the ads are like live reads in the old movie or in the old games, so like it's the World Series from like 1961 or whatever is like sponsored by Gillette, and I'm like, and
Back when it had cocaine in the blades.
yeah, well, yeah, they're like pitching their like the new revolutionary 2-blade system. Never before has there been 2 blades in one razor.
You know what's funny? Mad TV did a bit in 95 or 96 where it was like they were doing a razor blade with an insane amount of razor blades. It was like 5.
Yeah,
That's
and now
hilarious.
and now like Gillette is like pitching their. What do they have now? They have that
It's like a cheese grater at this point.
Yeah, it's what are we doing here? I mean, it's too many blades. At some point, it's too many blades.
Harry's brought it back down to a sane number
Yeah, I agree with that.
for a low price.
Yeah. Well, I used the Dollar Shave Club, so it's basically the same thing. I love Dollar Shave Club, dude. I've been shaving clean.
You hear that,
for a
Dollar
while.
Shave Club?
I've been shaving clean.
Yeah,
for
come on,
a
guys. What
while,
are we doing?
And I'm starting to actually like it actually works to shave and your beard grows more. I didn't know that. I thought that was a myth.
It is a myth. What is actually happening, it's an optical illusion because it grows in different patterns, so it appears to be thicker because of the way that the light hits. It's fascinating. I looked into it. Because one of my stupid fucking friends was like, it works. And I was like, I don't think it fucking does. So I looked
Really?
into it, yeah. But if your eyes are seeing that it's thicker, what's it fucking matter?
Yeah, that's true. It's just like this is the first time in my life where I've like actually felt like I can have a shadow and it doesn't make me look like I've been dunking my face in lye for the past 15 years, you know? Like I actually don't have like all those open gaps. All I have is like my scar gaps, which are never going to go away. Have you ever seen that one?
Scar gap?
Look at this.
That's from the famous hockey injury, right?
Yeah, dude. That fucking sucked. I looked like such a pimp, though.
Less hairs you gotta shave.
Yeah, amen to that. Except it gets a rash every time I shave because I have fucking
shit
baby skin.
I forgot my so my sister-in-law. I mean, they're not married, but
Yeah, I know who it is.
No.
Oh,
on
different
Kim's
one.
side.
Yeah, Kim's
So
brother.
Yeah, so
I've met his partner.
Jess?
Yeah,
Oh.
Chris's partner.
Oh. I didn't know you'd met.
Yeah, we went over for the barbecue at the old house.
Oh, yes. That's right. Okay, yeah. So she graduated nursing school.
Yay!
So he
I remember
threw.
she was doing homework while we were there.
Yeah.
Good job, Jess.
Congrats. And I hit record on everything, right? God. But so Chris threw a surprise graduation party for her, which was
Good man.
very, very good.
You're doing it right.
He made, dude, you would have lost your mind. He makes his own like smoked cream cheese
Holy
log.
fuck.
Unreal.
Like where you roll it and stuff and
Yeah. Dude. Like I tried playing it cool, like, oh, this is good. But inside I was like, I'm coming.
literally one bite. I have to go to the bathroom.
It was insane. It was, fucking awesome. Everything else was very like traditional Minnesota, taco in a bag, all that shit. Kim worked very hard, by the way. I need to point that out. She
Good job,
found nursing decorations for everything. So like apple juice in like pea sample cups.
Oh, that's awesome.
She found candy that looked like all of these things. She bought pill bottles and put Mike and Ike's in them. And I was like, I feel like we're sending the wrong message to the children. Because we shouldn't have that association of like, open up the pill bottles and there's candy.
Pills make me happy now.
Maybe that associations should exist.
Maybe, yeah.
That's where I keep my happiness, I guess.
Your kratom?
Well,
No.
that's not a pill bottle. That's the fluoxetine is what I was talking about.
Fluoxetine?
I've been told that that's a good transition drug from fuck, what do I take again?
Ambien.
Zoloft.
Yeah. It's a good transition from Zoloft.
That's what I came off of. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm convinced now that they're all the same fucking thing.
Oh.
It seems like it. Anyways, so surprise thing, right? It was also a surprise engagement, right? So it was so funny. So he's like, so the kids and I got you a present. He pulls out a ring box and she goes, shut the fuck up! Like real loud. And there's a lot of Christians there.
Yeah.
You know, the whole thing. And he goes, it's a congratulations ring. And she was like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, it's like Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Right. Bum.
So she takes it and her mom goes, let me see. And so she turns around, shows. And I didn't realize this was happening because I'm taking photos. And he sticks a hand behind his back. His friend comes, drops the real ring box in his hand, and he gets down on one knee while she's showing mom the other ring.
Yeah.
And then, and then she's like, stop it!
That's awesome.
It was beautiful.
Congratulations. Chris and Jess. Chris and Jess. Chris and Jess.
Dude,
Yes.
that does sound like gay best friends.
Yeah.
Dream wedding.
Yeah.
Are we going to Chris and Jess's wedding this weekend?
Yeah.
We're going to get so fucked up.
There's
Riley Cosgrove, we'll see you there.
There's a scene in Modern Family, which I think I mentioned to you guys kind of like the Al Bundy, Ed O'Neill like moment where he's like really good with his son's gay friends. Like, and his son was always like thought his dad was kind of ashamed of him for being gay.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's a beautiful scene. It's so good.
So Al Bundy's married to Sofia Vergara?
Yeah. So that particular scene, he gets introduced to all the gay guys, and they all just have like these names can't be gay, but if a gay guy wears it and it's a great name, it could be a good gay name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like one of the guys' name is Pepper. So gay if it's a gay guy.
Yeah.
And the guy who plays Pepper is Timon in The Lion King. Fucking greatest voice ever.
Seth Rogen?
No. Fuck you. And then the black guy's name is Longinus. So he's going around the table and he's like, I'm Longinus. And he's like, really? And then the guy's like, honey, I never stood a chance. It's such a good scene. Oh, man.
Now, are you talking about the guy? Have you ever seen Birdcage? Robin Williams and that guy.
Nathan?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's won like a fuckload of Tony Awards and...
Which is the theater version of like the Oscars, right? The Tonys? Yeah. Okay, that sounds about right. Because oh, God. Oh, fuck me.
Nathan Lane.
Yeah. Yep, that's him.
He is the best.
Yeah, his voice is so good.
Dude. Oh, look, there's that photo from Birdcage.
Oh. Yeah, I see it.
Am I missing it? Oh, this one.
Yeah. Dude.
Is it a good movie? I've never seen it.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
fantastic. So, it's like, one of the funniest lines I've ever heard. You remember the guy that... Or the fucking dude that played Apu in The Simpsons?
Yes. Oh my God, I know his fucking name. God, that's gonna piss me off.
Hank Azaria.
Yes. God damn it.
So he plays their gay butler, and so their straight son is like, her family is super Christian. Can you pretend to be mom, Nathan?
Right.
And Robin Williams pretends to be straight dad. So yeah, Hank Azaria is the gay butler, and the straight son goes, "Where are your shoes?" And he goes, "I do not wear shoes because they make me fall over."
Oh man. Okay, so I should watch it. Is what you're telling me. All right.
I feel like the time frame, is it not? It's got to be problematic in some way.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It came out in the early 90s. It's about gay people. So I just figure.
Oh,
I'm sure there's something.
There's got to be some reference to. Yeah.
That looks familiar.
Hey, let's do it.
Okay.
Very good.
Not so subtle.
But you know what else was not so subtle? So Kim's been buying skulls like crazy, right?
Yeah.
Just everywhere.
It's that time of year.
So we got into oh, you were here for that.
Mm-hmm.
We got into a little thing because I brought up the fact that she was buying a bunch of skulls, and she was like, "How dare you?" Because I spent like $40 on an advertisement, and she's spent like over $200 on skulls so far. Now, I come home yesterday, and she's like, "Hi." And I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?" She pulls out a skull that was bigger than Andy Narwhal's fucking head. Like, enormous.
It's the one from Indiana
And
Jones.
she's like, "Do you like it?" I'm like,
From the kingdom? And?
Did you like it?
feel like it's going to attack me if I don't. That thing is fucking huge.
What'd she drop? Like a
I think it was $20.
drop a G bar on it?
No. It wasn't that expensive. But it was just funny that, like, we had just the week before.
Hi. That's funny. Chris, this is a good one, buddy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks.
This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by Marshall Mathers Edible Cake Batter, now in M&M flavor. So good.
Yum.
Really good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty
Successfully pulled off a pun. Like, very successfully.
excited. Oh, yeah, it's spelled M&M.
Right.
M&M.
Anemone.
Oh, I've been wanting to do that. Like, when, "Hi, my name is," and then have that fish going, "Anemone." I'm going to figure it out. This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by Dad Vans. Need a ride that won't break the bank, but can transport all the kids? Get a Dad Van. It's a 2004 Grand Caravan, fully rusted with Slayer and "Don't Tread on Me" stickers all over the back.
I saw a dad van on the way here. It was
Hey,
like when,
Democrats.
It didn't have a Godsmack sticker on it.
well, I mean, it was it had so many fucking
Yeah.
stickers. But as I'm like driving, I'm like this is either Robert Pretorius or, and then it was a guy who like is basically Robert. I'm like, this is fucking
that's
awesome.
funny.
I like the trucks that have entire conspiracy theories detailed on
Oh
the back
my
of
God.
them.
You're
Like bullet points,
Yeah.
links, like a bibliography by the license plate.
Did you guys see that photo of a truck upside down, and there's a bumper sticker that says "problem"? And then when you rotate the image, the bumper sticker when the car is driving normally says not a problem. And then when it's upside down, it says problem, and you can see it like clearly.
Holy shit, I've never seen that.
Genius.
Yeah.
But also,
Ooh.
do you think when the guy crawled out, he's like, see, honey, this was worth it.
It's so funny. Wake up.
Yeah. Honey, no.
Get the horn. Feel it.
It was never.
Huh?
And he's only mad because she missed the joke. This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by all those ants at the bottom of the tub after taking a bath. Oh, wait, that's just leg hair. You're getting old.
It's actually a dig at Kim because she'll shave her legs and then not, for some reason, wishy whoosh off all the leg hair.
What are we doing? You know, like when you
Yeah.
find, like, I get yelled at when I shave and I leave like a single fucking hair.
I know.
You know, and I'm like, first of all, I shave with my glasses off. Duh. So I can't fucking see anything, right? So the fact that I left one tiny little fucking hair is a testament to my commitment to getting all the hairs, you know? And then she will like brush her teeth and then spit on like the not faucet side of the sink, and then we got that fucking cum splatter. And it's there for like 4 days. And I'm like, I don't bitch about, I mean, this is grosser than the one hair.
Just gotta get the double cupped hands.
So yes, exactly.
Yeah,
That's so funny. So Kim does the same thing, but she'll leave. So it's just a rug. It's just all hair.
How hairy is your wife?
Well, I mean, think about it. If you shave your entire legs, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of
So
legs.
it's not that it like covers the whole thing, but there's hair.
Right. It's all over the tub because it's come from most of the space of the tub.
Yes.
So there's no way to avoid it.
Yeah.
Do you have a removable shower head?
She does it in the tub. Have
Wait,
you seen
have
our
a
bathroom?
Yeah, so
We
she
have
does
a-
it in the jet tub?
Yeah.
Do you take baths?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
That's what fucking pigs do.
Yeah.
That's me.
I took a bath not that long
I
ago.
realize
and then
I just called my wife a pig, but that's not what I meant.
No, I
This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by alimony. Jesus Christ, I hope this works.
and Chris will be the one receiving said alimony because
That's-
he's used to living a lifestyle that only Kim has provided him.
I joke about that all the time. I'll be like, I just show the judge a picture of my office, and he'll be like, okay, what does your son's room have to do with? I'll be like,
And you're like, no. This is my fun room,
Your
not
Honor,
my sunroom.
That's my room. Okay. Well, we're going to throw in some pixie sticks along with the alimony.
Yeah.
Okay. This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by Reigns' campaign against the Jedi. Stop using the Force and start using the consent.
Oh my God, that's good. Is that Mara?
Yeah, that was me.
Of course.
Jesus Christ, you're good. It sucks that we brought on a third member of the show and she's automatically the funniest one.
Yeah.
But it's also great because it's easier on us.
I always think of Grant when he's like, oh yeah, I've watched the show.
Mara? There's a couple in there.
I guess.
This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by the Black Parade, or as it's known today, Antifa.
Do you know
I
what the,
sound like the racist guy on the show.
Do you know what the Black Parade is?
No.
It's My Chemical Romance album.
Ah.
Joe, that one's for you.
I never
Not that Joe, the other Joe.
I never
J.O.
I never listened to that like that pop punk
When
stuff.
I was a young boy,
Never got into
my
it.
father.
I've heard that song, but I never like actively listened to it. God, I love Dead Air. You know?
Oh, the audience doesn't know.
Well, I know. I'm just saying Dead Air is the best. I had a Dead Air moment when I was producing a show, like a live radio show. And it actually for the first time in my life, I could confidently say like this was not my fault. One of the guys that was in the studio, like watching, learning how to do the board, leaned down and fucking hit the kill switch. So we come back from break and we're just talking. Mics are on, whatever. Fucking lights on. So I'm like, we're live, like we're good. My boss calls me and he's like, why is there no air? Or who's talking? What's going on? And I was like, I don't know. We're just chatting. And he's like, it's fucking dead air. It's been dead air for like 5 minutes. And I was like, oof. And then I look over and the kid, John, is like sitting. And I'm like, John, did you touch this button? And he's like, may have. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. So I'm like, can we fire John now, please? And he was like, no, he just started. He didn't know. And I was like, fuck me. I'm going to get my show canceled. And then it did. Not from that, but it's because our show sucked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was it about Onyx's album, The Back the Fuck Up?
Yeah. Yes.
This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by the anorexic adult. Okay, I'm fucking this up. I know I am. There's capitals. One more time. This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by the Anorexic Adult Film Alliance's newest Halloween-themed production, Light as a Feather, Stiff as a Board. I fucked it all up?
You got it.
Fucked everything up.
Mara, that was so good. It would have been really good if the guy reading wasn't a fucking
Would have been better
moron.
if everyone watched The Craft.
Oh. Shit. Sorry.
Keep
We'll
it in
watch
mind.
it. We'll watch it.
They do that in the movie.
Ah.
Lord,
Sorry.
They fuck each other with broomsticks.
Oh!
I wish. No.
It's like, what is it, Elk River? That was a
Oh.
deep cut to like very regional news, but
You talking about when those boys?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep,
Oh, God.
you're
This
talking about one of those.
episode of the Dude Absolutely podcast is brought to you by going to a topless beach with no pants on, but still wearing a shirt. Winnie the Pooh style.
I've always wanted to do that.
Oh, bother.
Yeah. Oh, bother. Where's my honey?
It seems like the easiest voice to do, but it's so hard to get it just like that fucking dude did
Yeah.
it. It's insane.
Well, and the guy who does Winnie the Pooh now also does Tigger.
Yeah.
The contrast in those voices is fucking insane.
Yeah.
It's Tig.
Who's ready to do them both? I can't do it. Anyway.
You want to fight?
Is that it?
Oh, wait.
Let's throw our dukes up. Actually, are we cool doing just a real quick? Oh, you, dude, I saw it. It was beautiful.
Hmm?
What? No, are you about to play us your new tune?
Oh. This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by Picasso. It's a violin bow
Oh, you got it.
for your guitar.
Very cool. Wait. A little Vivaldi.
It's fucking rad, but I suck at guitar.
That's super cool. You could get one of those like an electric guitar that has like no body, and then you could actually play it like a violin.
What is this? Fucking
Sorry.
Van Halen?
Steinberger.
Okay. So guys, as I alluded to earlier in the show, I haven't been buying clothes in a long time, right? I never buy clothes, and when I do, it's like for work. I want to kind of explore freshening up my style a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And this weight loss journey I plan on going on is kind of my incentive. But I don't know like what style to like really embrace, Because like I'm at the age now where like buying like cool looking suits and like cool looking dress shoes is like almost more appealing than buying like leisure clothes
Yeah.
or like, street clothes, whatever. So I'm trying to get your opinion. Should I save more money and lean into buying like, dude, I found the coolest fucking suit I've ever seen. It's so sick.
I tried going down this road. The only problem is you get fat.
Well, and that's like to stay committed to be able to wear the clothes that I purchase,
But you don't.
And that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
But Yesterday I had like that light bulb moment where I was like, oh shit, it's flannel season. I'm not fat for the next 8 months. This is so rad. Like,
you're not fat, but everyone's fat.
That's what I mean. Everyone's fat. So I'm not alone in the fat, But
would you like a garbage bag full of popcorn?
But like, I'll buy a pair of shoes every once in a while. But like, I haven't bought like jeans, like everyday jeans,
Yeah.
I haven't bought shirts or whatever in a long time. Like, I just get free shit or like my flannels for Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know. I feel like I'm really giving up on myself over the last like 3 years because like I found the woman I married, so I was like, I win.
Yeah. Well, but also the pandemic really stifled the amount of.
Yeah, that was just me turning the dial up a little bit.
When I was your age, I started shopping at the Buckle.
Yeah, see, I can't do that. We used to play the Buckle game. Did you ever play the Buckle game?
No.
Because that's one of the few retail stores where they're actually like paid on commission for sales. So the game was everyone walks into the Buckle and you fan out across the store, and then you can't walk straight to the back. You have to like check out multiple items. You would set the number of items or whatever they had to check out, and you have to touch the back of the store and get to the front. And the person who loses has to touch the last thing, or has to buy the last thing they touched. It was so fun.
Yeah, so
I played it once and I lost.
Just like an $80 Affliction shirt.
Yeah, it's like just horrible fucking clothing.
Yeah, so we used to do that.
Yeah,
and my friend was the last person to go in. We spaced it out pretty good, like, and I don't think we made it seem like we were playing the game. We all do it super easy.
They used to get so pissed at us because
we zigzag so good.
Well, they knew the game too by the end, so they're like, "Guys, get the fuck out." We're like, "I really want bedazzled pocket jeans."
I fucking love those pockets. I don't know why.
They're kind of swag, but the people who wear them now wear cowboy boots with them.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't seem to be a deal breaker.
They also wear tap out shirts.
I had Italian shoes.
Fuck yeah!
I went through some shit.
See, but like, so
I wasn't done.
Oh, I thought we were talking about me and my style.
You said the Buckle game. My friend went all the way through, touched the wall, and he hears someone behind him go, "Are you playing the Buckle game?" And he's like, "No." He says he didn't look back, and he just hears the person go, "You know you lost, right?" And he goes, "Fuck you," and knocked over shirts and then walked out.
That's awesome. That's so metal.
But just like how classic, it sounds like a scene from a like Superbad or something.
Yeah.
You playing the Buckle game?
Yeah. It does. But I have such an amalgamation of styles that like I don't know that I have one true style, but I don't know if I want to lean into one true style. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to become like a drip lord, Like,
I think you should just embrace the ostrich that you are and just go full feathers, bro.
just walking around in a chicken costume all the time. Dude, what's with the costume? It's my fucking style, dude.
They'd start to ask and then they'd be like, "Oh, look at those fucking legs, though."
Yeah. Is that Big Bird? But yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna send you guys some links to some stuff that I've been checking.
Tall people can pull off baggy.
Fucking A.
Yeah, you should definitely
Should I just go full
Randy
macho?
Savage.
Tall people can pull off baggier clothes.
Yeah.
So you could,
dude. When I was a
you
senior
really
in
could
high
go
school, I like
any way you
leaned
want
into
to.
the tall tees and like sag jeans. I look like such an asshole. It was like 6 months, or not 6 months. It was like a month of that. But like the whole summer before that, I wore those kind of clothes, and then all the people that I hadn't seen all summer were like, "Dude, what the fuck happened to you over the summer? Did you get a record label? What the fuck is going on?" But yeah, so I don't know. I kind of like the clothes that like some of the sort of like pop punk now sort of style, like where it's like, the sort of the looser fitting shirts and then the like sort of tighter a little bit jeans. And the like, damn Daniel with the white pants.
I was 28 and I was like, I want to look like Remy from Street Fighter 3. And I was like, oh, I'm just trans.
That was the moment. You're like,
It was a few years later. It was a year later.
Oh my god.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I had these fucking shoes and everything. That's funny.
That
Okay.
is awesome.
I'm gonna show you what I think you could pull off.
You guys need to just go out and have a montage.
Can we?
Yeah.
Dude, you can take me shopping.
Yes.
We can film it.
Be adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go to Savers and try on like I used to when I was going like trying to figure out different styles. I would just go to Savers.
Yeah.
Because there's some form of like every generation at that fucking store. So you just mix shit up and then Google, see if there's stuff that doesn't smell like piss on the interwebs and
All right. I'm
go
down.
that way.
I'm down.
That'd be fun
Let's
as
do
fuck.
it. Now content. We're getting content out of it. Good.
Content.
So it wasn't a complete waste
Content.
of time for me to bring this up to you guys.
Yeah.
I still kind of want to beat you up.
Yeah.
That's fair. The problem is fucking Caitlin will say yes to anything, you know? She's like, you're cute no matter what. And then I'm like, well, fucking, no, I'm not.
It's like a
I'm wearing
role
a fucking-
reversal. Like, does this make me look fat? She's just like, babe, you look great.
Literally every time. Like, it's, like I'm wearing this.
I've
I was
never
like, you
felt
look-
more lied to than when you said it though.
Why?
I don't know. The way that you did it was so like, huh.
A little
Do I?
suspicious.
A little sus.
Like you nailed those lines perfectly.
I'm really leaning into the bit on this one. I just don't. Okay, so I gotta ask the judge.
Okay.
Or
Yeah, ask the judge.
or the
I
arbiter,
gotta
I should
piss
say.
wicked bad.
Is this the same person, or is this like an internet created sensation? Because not correct spelling on purpose.
It was just like I was marrying hockey with Pokemon.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
That's what I was hoping. And can I embrace that as my identity for said Fight Club? Okay. Chris is fucked.
Oh shit! We were at the mall yesterday, and we stopped into that candy store.
Yep. C's Candies.
Yeah. I haven't bought fudge in forever.
Oh, how fucking good is fudge?
Dude,
We got some chocolate
Hey.
peanut butter fudge.
get off my lawn.
Yeah,
'Cause-
my bad.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's good.
Fur-Fru,
Oh yeah, that's in the new game.
which
I think.
can turn into 3 different types.
Yeah.
Debutante, matron, and dandy.
What?
They can evolve into 3 different.
Yeah. That's a cool thing that they like a new. It's not new, but like an evolutionary style. I love that.
The candy thing. The reason why I brought that up.
Yeah.
These 3 high school kids walked in. One of them was dressed as Nacho.
No way.
Yeah,
Fucking A.
like had the wig,
Oh, dude.
the whole thing. It was incredible. Like the
fucking
first person
love
walked
that
in dressed
movie.
like a cowboy, and I was like, "This piece of shit." And then I saw Nacho, and I was like, "Oh, y'all are wearing costumes." I think
I love that fucking movie.
that was great.
It's so good.
I tried to flush it down the toilet.
That just reminded me of another thing. Shit. Okay, let's fight, and then I have a thing that we got to do.
Okay.
What the fuck is that noise?
I don't know.
It's my fucking neighbor.
Is this the rapture?
It is the rapture.
I was like, we have.
We're fine. We can keep going.
We have War of the Worlds out here,
yeah,
dude. I haven't seen that movie in a minute. Pretty bad, but kind of fun to watch.
dude, I cried so much at that movie. When his son runs off in one direction and his daughter runs off in the other.
And he has to choose.
Boom.
Yeah.
I am
Tears.
deceased.
Yeah. I just fucking hate Tom Cruise.
Yeah, of course.
Not because of the Scientology thing.
Do you think he was saying things like, while, like in between shots, like, this is kind of what it's going to look like? And they're like, what? You know, when the Skarsgårds come down.
Skarsgårds.
Yeah, the guy who played Pennywise.
Yeah, I know. I know. It'd just be so funny if just an invasion of their entire bloodline.
And they're just,
Yeah.
those eyes are fucking blanking out.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, whatever.
We got
You ready? Fuckface.
Yeah.
I'm Elon Musk. with aggressive inline skates.
I am Mario Lemieux, so I am half Pokemon, half hockey player with the psychic type.
Oh
Oops.
my god.
And a pretend lightsaber.
Fuck. Okay.
So you go first. You
This is a real battle of the minds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Mario Lemieux.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Don't forget I'm French, so
Yeah,
Mew with
Mario Lemieux.
With a mullet.
Wait, are you
A Mewit.
French or like French Canadian?
Born in Quebec.
From Quebec, eh?
Yeah.
Can I use your washroom?
Who's got the hose? I'm thirsty. I'm parched.
A bit of a process. Mario Lemieux. Now
Can't
remind
be
me who
deleted.
this guy is.
Just watch episode 14 or fucking 28.
And then the one
or
after
whatever.
it, after
Mario Lemieux.
he had the
It's like-
mullet,
Oh yeah. There we
black
go.
hair mullet.
No, that's Jaromir Jagr.
See, okay,
Mario
that's who I was.
Mario Lemieux is the guy
I don't know who he is.
whose
Oh, the
body
goalie.
no, he's
No,
the-
who is this for real though?
Mario Lemieux is the guy whose body like broke down, and that's what cut his career short. And when he was like first retired, he literally bought the team, and then when he came back to play again, he was the owner of the team. And nope, still no.
I'm not spelling it right. That's why.
It's
Mario Lamb.
it's Lem.
Lem.
Yep, I. Yeah.
Is it IOUX?
Yes, it is.
You know, this is actually the genesis of the card.
So he did have a.
I didn't know how to spell his fucking name.
Yeah. So he did have a black mullet, but it wasn't.
I was right.
It wasn't Jaromir Jagr.
It's not nearly as
Now I remember when I
spectacular.
was talking shit about golf and how it's not a real sport.
And here they are.
Because
My boys. Two favorite players ever.
because that is a lot of star power.
Yeah. That's
Good
a lot
God.
of fucking drip.
Yeah.
My God. Do you
Pretty
think they're
sick.
just wringing them
No
out?
one does their hair like that anymore. Like either of them.
Those guys never pull out.
No.
Ever.
And it's not even their choice.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
They're
like a knot or something?
I want your seat in me. Yeah.
I thought they were like it was like a dog
No,
situation
they're getting
going on.
they're getting full leg wrapped.
But also maybe that.
Yeah, could be that.
But yeah, you were saying he got super injured.
So he fucked up his back so bad that he couldn't even tie his skates.
Yeah.
And he was still the best player in the league. And then he got cancer, so he had to retire.
That guy couldn't tie. That guy can't tie Mario Lemieux's skates. And he's like, he can't tie his own skates.
Right. And then he came back as the owner of the team he played for. And the coach was like, we're bag skating. And he was like, actually, we're not. And the coach was like, yes, we are. And he's like, I fucking literally like pay you. So no, we're not. And then they left the ice. It was awesome.
Wait a sec. Did we do a sports?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
we
yeah,
did a
yeah.
sports
Now
focus.
it's
Right.
starting to come back.
Right. So anyway, I'm him, but I'm half Pokemon. So cartoonize me and make me float.
Which part?
Oh, no. Still the same figure.
I'm
just
thinking we just tack on the hairstyle.
okay. I was just thinking like, oh, like on the Mew. Oh, yeah.
Well, fuck.
Well, this is
Because I was gonna say back injury. You know,
who's got psychic power now.
you're crusted.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got psychic ability, so he's able to.
But I'm saying for my advantage, right?
Well,
so
right.
if I can get to you,
Jean-Luc Picard couldn't walk even though he had all those psychic powers.
That's true, but
you're absolutely right.
but his mind was his weapon.
right.
So in this instance, my mind is my weapon, and I just happen to have a pretend lightsaber.
So he's got that hairstyle and he's just sort of like crumpled up
Yeah, he looks like
in a
like
wheelchair, I guess.
he looks
Voldemort
like
under that bus station.
yeah, or like the lady who's like chocolate in SpongeBob. You know what I mean? And then the pretend lightsaber is just floating because I have all that psychic power, and then I can just fucking insert it in any of your orifices.
Full force.
Any of your orifices.
Okay, so obviously because I'm so fucking smart,
I'm still using the consent though.
Good.
I obviously innovate
I'm going to dismantle Elon Musk.
I was gonna say like
He's not that smart.
right out of the gate, you said he's very smart, and you've already fucked up.
He not. He inherit many, many millions of dollars and bought PayPal and then turned PayPal into what it is, then used all that money.
We've discussed this before.
The only patent he has is for a fucking like clip for a battery on a Tesla. Everything else is not created by him. He literally just knows how to employ people who are smarter than him.
Smartest decision.
You're talking about the. I'm saying I believe that he does have, and many other people like Neil Friedman, Lex Friedman, sorry.
Okay.
Who is fucking crazy smart.
Yes.
Says that.
You think anyone that is monotone is like super smart? The smartest thing
But when you listen
Elon
to them
ever did
talk,
was picking
it's-
his hair transplant surgeon.
Ooh,
Did a great job.
Well played.
Wow.
They did do a great job.
Yeah.
Do you think it was
You
the
should
same guy as
tweet
Jeff
that.
Bezos? And then the guy was like, Jeff, there's nothing we can do here. You got to go bald.
And then he showed him his
working
work
for Bezos too.
He was like, "Look, you see
We
all
need a
this
Lex
math I
Luthor.
did? You're bald. That's not a zero.
Right.
That's your bald head.
Right. And it's going to turn that zero into $127 billion.
Fuck yeah. Now, you should tweet that because that is such a funny joke
Okay.
that I think Elon Musk himself would even be like, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
You just want to do an Elon impression. That was great.
For sure.
You actually should tweet that, though. It's very funny.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm doing my best.
Yeah,
All right?
you are. Sometimes you lose. That's me the last 3 weeks.
That's true.
I did my best, and I got fucking shit on.
Do you think he's a good rollerblader?
No, he's so stiff.
Would he try to rollerblade then?
I bet he's...
Or would he just throw rocks at him?
Right.
He'd have his
So he
assistant throw
dismantles.
I bet he's good at rollerblading like Zuckerberg is good at surfing.
cyber rollerblades.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I think takes apart the skates. Right now, I'm using them as weapons
Oh.
because the frames pop off, and then there's ways that you can extend the boat so that you could use it like this and spin it around. And
Or,
fucking-
he's got 2 self-driving DeLorean-looking rollerblades.
See, that's what I was trying to say. You guys said he's not smart though.
I just stopped.
Well, you can have someone else do it for him.
Right.
I'm saying he's not smart.
resourceful. He's not smart. He's very
has money.
resourceful. Yeah. But also, anything you send my way, I just stop with my mind. So
Okay. So airdrop.
and then I really just sort of play with you. It's like a cat with a mouse, like when it catches it, and you just put your
literally
you're
a cat.
so good natured.
yeah.
Wait, hold on. Not this dead-eyed version.
Whoa.
That one has done questionable things in the bedroom.
This one, like, what makes your pupils dilate like that?
Cocaine.
Well, yeah. I was going to say ecstasy also.
For sure.
Maybe both.
Maybe
Wow.
both.
You know what really
You know
gets
what?
him
His
dilated?
pupils might actually be ecstasy pills.
I don't like this one. We're going with this one.
You know what really gets him dilated? The fucking drops at the optometrist.
Oh
Holy
my
fuck.
god. That is the gnarliest thing.
Your Mew fresh from the
Optometrist?
Yeah.
Dude, my brother got
You're just on the Zenny
was
website trying
playing
to order glasses.
aggressive
Fuck.
was playing like aggressively ping pong. Like him and his friends would try to do it like how tennis players like
Yeah.
"Gah!"
Like the Forrest Gump scene.
Yeah.
And his one friend went back and Matt went forward and just smoked him right in the eye. And they weren't sure if any damage had been done, but his eye was hurting like crazy. So they took him to the doctor and they did that thing where the pupil's the size of your fucking eye.
Yeah.
Dude, when he took off that patch,
What the fuck happened?
it was insane.
You're gross looking.
He was like, this is nuts, right? Because he's so chill. Huh?
Get an airdrop.
You just show it. Yep, airdrop.
Speaking of Zenny, I think I'm going to adopt a new glasses style also.
Oh my God.
I kind of want to go Harry Potter. Go full round lenses.
On
Those
Monday,
aren't comfortable.
They're not?
No, they have those little like plastic things.
Balls penis.
I'm helping this lady fill out paperwork at the tattoo shop, and her boyfriend goes, nice glasses. And I go like this. First of all, I'm married. And his face got super red, and I was like, well, I didn't know you actually wanted to fuck. What's going on, dude?
That's awesome. Dude, you're probably like one of the best things that's happened to that business.
As far
Just
as
you-
like talking to clients goes,
Yeah, you just being upfront, being personable as fuck. People want to come back.
I got a sale on Monday as well. There are these kids. They walk up to the door, and they see the sign that says "book by appointment only," but there just so happened to be nothing going on, and everyone was at the front, and they were like, "Oh, looks like they're about to walk away." And I go, "Oh." I open up the door and I go, "You guys want to buy some meth?" And they went, like I couldn't hear them, but they like came forward and bought some shit.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Not meth.
Not meth.
Cops. FBI.
Crack. Much cheaper. It's
I'm
actually not.
doing
It's actually more
Kegels.
expensive.
I'm doing Kegels. I'm doing Kegels.
So I bet Elon Musk does Kegels.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Does Kegels while doing ketamine.
I need to do Kegels because I'm starting to get that fat inner thigh, but I don't want my pussy to be too tight.
That is a problem, yeah.
It only strengthens your taunt.
Well, I know, but like with the way you flex said muscle regions, like right by where my
How do you do Kegels?
Well, right by where my bag is.
You're only supposed to flex
your taint.
Yeah.
I know. But what I'm saying is, if you do it enough, you start to flex enough, like I'm doing it right now, you're engaging other muscle groups. Like the right here on my thigh.
Yeah.
Those are the muscles that you're squeezing for your tent.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's getting very fat on me. So I just, I'm cutting off the bottom shelf of my ass.
You need to get one of those balls and do the...
Yeah, but even doing that, still working right in here.
Yeah, that's what... Yeah.
Oh, you're saying different than the Kegs.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe it's just like I start with the Kegels, then I move to the ball. Once I clean up the problem area, then I move to the next problem area. Why am I talking about this?
It's almost
apologize to my dog eyes. I don't even know what that is.
Say it one more time.
Apologize to my dog eyes.
My Dymo label printer doesn't have quotation marks, so it all just kind of runs on.
Apologize to my dog eyes.
Apologize to my dog eyes.
Oh, you have apologized to my dog eyes. Got it.
So am I angry?
Terrifying. Yeah, angry eyes.
Oh, you're fucked. Actually, Musk is fucking emotionless.
Yeah, so he doesn't pick up on it.
Your shit's
at all.
already dilated.
Yeah.
Now they're just...
Yeah. So it's like, I'm like almost rabid looking.
Yeah.
Because I think rabies does that too on animals.
Makes you apologize to their dogs?
Yes, Jesus.
Oh.
Caitlin wanted to name Kirby Cujo.
Fucker swallowed
if you
a
would have
dog
done
whole.
that, Kim would have never agreed to see your dog because she's terrified of Cujo.
I was like, Caitlin, you mean the dog that killed a lady and her kid? She's like, what? I'm like, see, this is why we think before we do. We're not naming our dog Cujo. Such a sad.
I'm not taking it back.
We're also not naming it Back the
Cujo?
Fuck Up.
What is with the...
Huh?
I mean, I'm obsessed with it, and I bring it up all the time, but why are we picking today to be the day that we put the kibosh on Back
Because
the
I was
Fuck
thinking
Up?
about how, like, my brain lately has been going, like, whenever we record, my head goes, okay, what's the next thing? How do are we engaging? Are we doing things? And I was like, no, just be an asshole.
Oh, okay, fair. You got a cold, so...
Yeah.
Creativity's in the embarrassment.
No.
Okay, so I'm leaving it up to the crew or to the to the listeners, but I really think this week I got a good shot.
Oh shit! We were supposed to call Joe today. Fuck.
Well, we fucked up.
Sorry,
Joe. Thanks for coming, Joe.
Oopsie.
Next week I'll get you back.
All right, we got a crying game today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Steer Wars.
Fuck yeah! Now we're fucking talking.
Have you heard Bill Murray do the Star Wars song?
No.
lot for that one bit.
That took forever.
I apologize.
That was the title of the YouTube video.
This guy sucks.
It's on me.
All right, top tier is 5.
So proud of you. Thank
4.
You. Yes.
6.
Thank you. Well done.
1, 2, 3. Got him.
Hilarious.
Okay.
And then the Nawas.
Yeah. All right.
First up is Max Rebo.
Delightful looking character.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
What's that slut's name on his shoulder?
Salacious Crumb.
There it is.
Yeah, I don't know. That was
I modified it for you.
everyone in the thank you, by the way. I appreciate it. It's very fancy.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. That whole scene in because that's in 6, right?
With the ranker.
Because they're in Jabba's they're in Jabba's castle or whatever the fuck it's called.
I think it's a hut.
Very well done.
Did you only ever see the one with the added special effects?
No, we had the VHSs when I was a kid.
Okay.
Yeah. Those were like my favorite movies when I was a kid. I watched them like hundreds of times. But I don't know, everyone in there kind of freaked me out when I was a little kid.
But yeah.
You know, so I don't know. I don't have like a ton of affinity for said characters, but like it's from one of the better movies. I don't know. I would put it in like 6 tier.
Okay.
I don't want to run the show on this one, by the way. I need your input. So,
well, I mean, you're the resident.
I'm
it's fine.
I'm a fanatic,
It'll
not
work
an
out.
expert. That's
It'll
the
work
hard.
out.
That's the hard thing.
I was gonna say, but
This is Salacious Crumb. You were just asking.
So
about.
annoying. So annoying.
My favorite Muppet.
My God, is it the most?
Love it. Good stuff.
Thank you. I don't know.
Look at that face.
It's just it's so much. The contrast between Jabba and Salacious is just so. It's kind of perfect. I fucking hate this character, but it's coupled with Jabba is pretty great.
It's like Timon and Pumbaa,
Yeah.
but a lot more rapey.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, this is Timon and Pumbaa.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
He's
Yeah.
right
There
up
you
there.
go.
Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know, man. I don't like him either.
I don't know. I put him in Nawas.
We're definitely getting that one wrong, by the way.
Well, yeah.
It's okay.
Okay, Spongebob is a top tier character.
He's kind of a goth icon.
This is the racer, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Spongebob is awesome. He's how does Anakin say it? Like you just had to run in with I forget what his race is. But he's like a particularly dangerous one named Spongebob, and then that's when fucking Jar Jar like uses his fucking frog tongue and and then I don't know. I love Spongebob. Plus his fucking pod racer is so sick with those fucking X engines on the front. Oh fuck me, Spongebob. Also, he gets hella puss in
For
that
sure.
movie. Yeah, that guy gets down and dirty with it. I don't know. I put a B tier, so 4 tier.
I don't like thinking about Alien 6 because I feel like there's always like a 50-50 chance that somebody dies.
You don't have to think about it. You just go to deviantart.com
Oh,
and
sorry.
just type it in the search bar.
Very good.
That's true.
Sebulba Inflation Vor. It's there.
Was that your ass? That was awesome. Kind of had a whine to it.
No, I think it was that Tauntaun.
Tauntaun.
I thought they smelled bad. On the outside.
Your father was a hamster and your mother smelled of elderberries.
I think for how pivotal the Tauntaun is, like in the actual movie, and the fact that it's in the best movie, and it's like the first time since the Death Star was originally blown up that Luke like gets like instruction from Obi-Wan from the afterlife, and he tells him to go see Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
The Tauntaun is such an important part of that scene.
Huge. Hugely important.
Like Luke doesn't live without the Tauntaun. So
It's basically a martyr.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. We got to put the Tauntaun up.
Wait
there.
a second. Is
the tauntaun like representation, is that supposed to be a metaphor for Jesus Christ?
Probably.
Wow.
I would think so. I mean, just given the context.
tauntaun died for your sons.
Right. And also,
Surprisingly, like out of everyone, I feel like the tauntaun would be the most equipped to deal with the cold.
yes.
But for some reason, it just kind of dies.
Yeah. Well, it could have been like starving.
Yeah.
Depending on
It was
how-
just being dramatic.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Tips
actually
over.
dead.
And then that's when Han steals Luke's lightsaber, which big no.
It's not his Kyber crystal.
Yeah.
It's not his.
That's well, yeah. Can you imagine if he like grabbed the saber and he turned it on and it was red? You'd be like, Han, you're a bad guy. Anyway,
I fucking love these things.
yeah. I also the worst best CGI ever.
Yeah.
The tauntauns.
Yeah, I like you
the
say
tauntauns
CGI,
running.
but it's literally stop motion animation.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a clay.
Well, I know it's pre CGI, but I just didn't know how they did it.
Oh,
That's
sure.
cute.
I didn't know it was claymation. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's stop motion animation.
That's great. Yeah, Tauntaun top tier, I think.
They might have replaced it in the 97 version, but I'm not sure.
Maybe.
I don't remember.
They're literally like goat centaurs. They're fucking swag.
I actually just bought the 3-pack VHS.
It's
The
those
original
movies are so
trilogy.
fucking good.
I had like the
love
gold
those.
package. It's
Yeah,
very
well,
fancy.
and like when the I don't know, the special effects in the originals are so much better because it's so true, you know. Like when they came out with the DVD release, it was like, you could tell. You're like, no.
Yeah. Well, I remember my dad telling me like,
oh, that's going in 5
Yeah.
for me. Plus, it's fitting because it's from that movie.
my dad told me that, I mean, when Star Wars dropped, it just blew everyone's minds because they were like, what the fuck?
They were also high on everything.
Yeah. Well, LSD was like $1 a tab back then, so
Yeah, my dad looked at his friend and he was like, are we fucking cartoons right now?
When your eyes are fucked up and you can't really see, the special effects really pop. You good?
yeah, this thing was like still going when I wasn't ripping it. I had a little moment.
It's going to...
Okay, toy lightsabers. This is gonna shock both of you, I hope.
Okay.
Nawas. The biggest letdown toy ever.
Yeah, I'm right there with you because eventually those things did not collapse.
Correct.
And you would just collapse a lung because someone would
Right.
fucking joust you so hard
Right.
with these goddamn things.
And they only collapsed down to like the top. So like half the saber was already out. You're
Yeah,
like,
what
what
was
the
going
fuck
on
is
with
this?
that?
Why don't we hollow out the thing that it's there? It's just put it all in there. What the fuck are we doing?
You know what's fucked up? I went to the Mall of America like right after it opened, and I bought what was the precursor to these, which was basically just a joust.
Okay.
It was like orange and white because they
Okay.
didn't have this shit
Right.
when I was a kid.
Right.
Like that would have been amazing.
Can we rewind for a second? Did you say you went to the Mall of America when it opened?
It was like 92.
That's how young the Mall of America is?
Yeah.
Holy shit, I had no idea. Wow.
So
I didn't mean to go all walking on you guys. right there.
yeah, we had to like pretend they were lightsabers, but they just look like these ugly ass jousts.
Yeah.
And we were jousting on bicycles, and one of my friends got
dude.
got caught in the tire.
Well, that's if you're competitive, that's the smart move.
That was the win.
Did
yeah.
that guy have a
that's
red saber?
dismount. That's a 3-point joust right there. You dismount them.
Well, so the friend got a little bit banged up, and then that joust was all fucked because it got,
Naturally.
dented up in the
Right.
tire.
You know what one I did like though was Darth Maul's.
Yeah. Because it's double-sided.
That motherfucker. Because it's funny because the same shit came out and we were like, this already sucks. We know that this doesn't work.
Right.
But there's 2 of them.
Right. So
And we're
now,
like, wow, shit.
now you can fuck up some commas. The only cool toy lightsaber I've ever seen was actually gifted to Noah for his wedding. He got like a $500-something lightsaber from one of our friends.
Thought the sound effects.
The sharper image one. Mm-hmm. That is with the lights.
Wait.
dude.
The haircut place?
Yeah. Yep.
Thanks.
The Sky Mall of haircuts.
Is that still a store?
Sharper image? I doubt it.
I know they still sell products, but it's like in the as seen on TV section of Walmart.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, those were fucking rad. Like when you touched the blade, it would make the noise like the.
Yeah, they had the last time we went to Disney and we got to be at fucking
So
Star
fucking
Wars Land.
cool.
Unreal. Yeah, they had those things.
So sick.
God damn it.
So sick.
So hard not to buy these
Noah's
things.
using it in the dark, like at his bachelor party, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And he got Darth's saber.
What?
Yeah, which is the coolest one. Also, it bothered me that they made the fucking hilt on all of them or not the hilt, but the handle on all of them is the same. Yep. Until like the later movies came out, and then you got like the Dooku one that was curved, and you're like,
oh yeah,
the master.
That one probably
of
feels the
saber.
best.
God, Dooku's the shit.
I'm putting that in Nawa's. That's going bottom tier for me.
Well, yeah, you're right. Actually,
they were just so shitty.
They were terrible.
And I'm not trying to be a dick here.
But you always do like lightsaber fraudage.
Oh, dude, docking
sabers. Yeah. Did I tell you about in high school when Nat and my buddy Skylar used to literally just walk around the hallway, go, "Quit docking me, bro." The teacher's like, "What's docking?" We're like, "I don't want to tell you."
His dad owns a dock company.
It's when you put your penis inside a penis.
John fucking Williams, man. I mean, this guy is
5 tier, and it's not even close.
Yeah.
Every movie score he's done is brilliant.
Also, that was the most hilarious.
Yeah, I love your lightsaber on his conductor's wand.
Well, I was going to say the photoshopping on that. His hair looks insane. He's like one of those dinosaurs that.
Yeah.
But dude, game changer.
Yeah.
Have you watched that Composer documentary with me?
Which one?
Is there a doc about him?
He's in it as like one of the all-time greats.
I just finally watched Sound City.
Him and Hans Zimmer are the two greats.
So they talk about him and how John Williams, like, he somehow made the most simple sounding thing epic as fuck.
Yep.
Like he would do it on a piano, like the Jaws thing.
Yep.
Dun dun. And Spielberg was like, no, seriously, what are we gonna do? He's like, no, that's it. He's like, dude, we've spent millions of dollars on this movie. And he was like freaking out. And then it turned into what it was.
Right.
He's like, holy shit, this made the movie.
Yeah. Well, and like, tell me the fanfare in Jurassic Park, like in the opening theme, which by the way, I feel like I've told you guys this before, but maybe not. We did one of our concerts in band was all movie scores. And we opened the concert with the Jurassic Park theme. And we all got on stage with the lights on, and then they turn the lights off. And they do the spotlight on the conductor or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And we started playing the song with the lights off on us. And then they brought the lights up, like as the crescendo's coming in the open. And the whole fanfare thing kicks in. Fucking Band-Aid's coming off. The fanfare thing kicks in, and, I'm on cloud 9 because I'm like, this song fucking rules. But I had a solo in that song for the part where the trumpet kind of leaves the fanfare and does like bum bum ba bum ba 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 ba, and it's like 2 octaves higher. That was me. So I'm like standing up doing that solo. It's a band of 100 kids, and I'm playing this song. I swear I sat down and started crying. I was like, this is one of the greatest moments of my life.
That's incredible, dude.
It's coming.
God. And then we did Star Wars after that.
Yeah, did you come?
I'm coming. Look at me, Mom. I'm coming.
But yeah, John Williams is a fucking god.
Yeah. He's 5 tier, V tier. V for V swag.
We got Beep Boop and Gaybot.
These particular people, V tier. And C-3PO and R2, V tier.
So funny.
I love in the Star Wars episode, they make Cleveland R2-D2.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to my neighborhood, bitch. And he starts shooting at the...
Oh, fuck.
What?
Did you miss it?
One more time.
You gonna lean in? Did you see any of that?
A little bit.
You think so?
I think it's what I
accidentally stepped forward, so forget everything. Forget it.
Nice.
It's fine. Because I'm trying to trick you, but not really.
Oh, I don't.
Because the next one's Ewoks. But I'm not going to show you the picture, so you have to guess if I'm telling the truth or not.
About if
That's
I
so
saw
funny.
it.
Did you?
Yeah, I saw the screen.
Oh, fuck.
But
I wasn't paying attention.
if we're going
to my,
with just Ewoks, you know what? I'll play into the bit.
Yeah.
Just Ewoks, V tier. Greatest characters in Star Wars. They're so fucking cute, and they almost single-handedly crushed the Empire for the second time.
Yeah.
I mean, without
they
the
eat styrofoam. That's so funny.
Without the Ewoks and fucking 3POs, they're God.
That's right.
They're doing that weird
oh
hymnal
wow,
thing.
yeah.
So sick.
I want to sample that.
That's also the scene where Luke tells Leia you're my sister. So remember when we
Man, that would go really well today.
He's like, remember when we were gonna fuck? Good thing we didn't. We have the same dad and mom. Leia Organa.
That makes me think of
Such a waste.
Of fucking Joe Dirt when he's fucking that lady. He's like, I think you're my sister. And she's like, no, I'm blah, 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 blah. And then he can't get hard. He's like, and then she goes, you want me to? And he's like, yeah. And she hops back on top. I'm your sister. I'm your sister.
I fucked this up. I tricked myself. I played myself today.
You played yourself.
It's fucked up.
Congratulations.
Anyway, blimey, Ewok silly.
Ewoks.
Mm-hmm.
Blimey, Ewok silly.
Ministry of Silly Walks.
Right, I gotcha. Well,
I'm gonna kill myself.
Don't do that.
No, I mean,
edit that out.
Mara, do you know how many times we have fully face planted on our own jokes on this show?
Oh yeah,
you never do that. It's the first time. How's it feel?
I hate it.
Yeah, it's humiliating.
I mean, I said earlier and nobody noticed.
Well, we noticed that time. Sheesh.
That's a good word. All right, Corporal Picard.
Oh, wait a second.
Star Wars, right?
You fuck right off with this shit. I don't know.
So
I'll never understand the animosity between Star Wars and Trek fans. Like Trekkies.
It's because the non fans would screw up those words all the time.
Ah.
I mean, it's like when people would think that they'd be like, "Oh, you skateboard." I'd be like, "No, I aggressive inline."
Yeah. All right. That makes
There's
sense.
wheels on your feet.
Because they say skate for both.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I was never a Trek guy ever.
I mean, only for the hilarity of how insane the plots would be on certain things.
Yeah, I've seen a couple
It's
of
a
episodes.
good show.
I've seen a few episodes of the original stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Great material. I really love them, but I could never get behind it because the I'm trying to not use the word the force, but the driving force behind the plot is a completely different thing. One is about fucking force.
Yeah. Well, the other funny thing was the stunt coordinators and the fight choreographers for the movies versus the show was completely different. So the movies would be these really fucking epic, you'd be like, oh my God, I'm going to go watch the show. And then you watch the show and be like, this is dog shit.
I've only really watched The Next Generation, which is pretty good.
Yeah,
is that the one with Patrick Stewart?
The corporal here.
Corporal Picard.
Oh, you're talking about the movies?
No. This is such a clusterfuck of me getting everything wrong for fun.
Corporal Picard. Oh my God.
None of this is right.
Yeah, I didn't pick up on any of that. That's fucking hilarious.
I'm missing it. How am I missing it right now?
It's Captain Kirk, but it's from the recent movies.
Yeah.
And I put Picard, which is the X-Men guy.
Oh.
And he was famously not a corporal.
See, you still tricked us.
I guess.
Because
so.
we looked at
this. There you go.
We were like, I see nothing wrong here.
You got good joke karma.
I want to do a shout out to the movie Trekkies. You guys should watch that.
Trekkies.
It's a documentary from the 90s.
Okay.
Was that the same guy who directed Trannies?
I hope so. They're both in classic films. where am I putting this one?
I don't know. I mean,
you have to judge one part of that to rate it.
I think 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Although I don't technically agree with the 1, 2, 3.
I know you
tier,
don't,
but
and that's why.
I know.
That's why it is where it is.
I just don't like that it's grouped. It fucking pisses me off.
It's heartbreaking, isn't it?
Yep.
That's so funny.
That's a generational thing.
Fucking 2 does not belong there
Whoops.
at all.
All right, we got MacGyver.
Nice. Fucking 5, dude. That's so funny. Do you get this?
No.
God damn it, that's funny.
This is actually targeted harassment. I'm sorry, Joe.
That's really funny.
I mean, MacGyver's rad. Not as rad as MacGruber, but
so this is similar to the last thing that she just did.
Yeah.
Okay. So
because this is Stargate.
Stargate SG-1.
Okay, and then the name. That's the guy who plays.
Same guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Just cut the mullet.
Okay.
Fucking great. God, that's funny.
It's like Joe's favorite show of all time.
Huh.
I would have missed it if I didn't see the badge.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to find a good picture because he does kind of just look plain a lot of the times.
That's really funny.
You choose where this goes. I have no.
Where do you want to put
was
Richard
this guy
Dean Anderson?
in the show or the movie?
That's his name.
His name's what?
Richard Dean Anderson.
He was in the show,
Ricky
right?
Henderson.
The TV show SG-1.
Right.
The movie was
Was it Kurt Russell?
yes.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Which the movie was fucking wild.
I couldn't get into the movie because I was so mad that we weren't seeing the Santa Claus starring Tim Allen. Another story that happened at the Mall of America.
That's so funny. But yeah, I mean, the show I didn't really like as much.
Mm-hmm.
Although the guy that plays Kratos in God of War, he's in the show. And
Really?
he's fucking dope.
With this thing on
What's
his
his
head?
name?
Snakehead.
I can never remember.
Fuck, I don't know.
But he's fucking rad.
Yeah, he's got the best voice in
Yeah.
showbiz. Wherever you want it, I don't care.
You want to put?
I mean,
You can take context.
One,
and-
2, 3.
Okay. Finally, we have the Mandalorian.
What the fuck? This photo, the more you look at it, oh
You
my
keep
god,
unlocking things, right?
that's so funny. Oh god, this is just. I mean, I want to put it in 5 for every reason imaginable.
Yeah, it has to go 5 tier.
Okay.
So fucking
It
funny.
has to. There's just so many elements. You've got everything. There's inside jokes on inside jokes in that.
That's incredible.
Also, how great is it that our show's been going long enough that we have actual inside jokes?
Yeah, for real.
It's great.
And then I added Howie's the latest edition here on top.
Yeah.
Right.
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 God, that's so good.
There's so many pieces. God, that's good.
It's a good looking list. Do you think you did well?
No, I think we did very poorly.
Yeah, I also think we did poorly.
Yeah.
There's no. You guys are the Star Wars fans, not me.
All right.
Nice.
Wait, so a winner is you?
Yep.
Fuck yes.
Is that at?
I was really hoping your last character was going to be Jar Jar, but like as the Sith Lord Jar Jar.
That's a cool one, yeah.
I'm surprised that Jar Jar didn't make it on here.
I almost didn't do a tier list.
But it
I did this today.
really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
fucking worked out excellently.
You did the Mandalorian thing today?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Photoshop God.
It's easy.
Not even Photoshop though, right?
It's
Procreate?
Procreate.
So
Fuck yeah. I have a short premise.
All right.
We could do a different segment.
What was
You
the
got a
other
new one?
segment?
Well, I was just wondering, I had heard some things specifically from you two guys about something about it's like the Golden Lovers.
Yeah, I've heard of the Golden Lovers.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, briefly, but they were the dynamic duo, right? Wasn't that
Yeah.
the whole thing?
Well, so they were, like Lewis and Clark.
Yeah. Well, his name was actually Lois. They had
Oh,
to change
sorry.
it for the lore.
Got it.
It wasn't even a he. It was a woman named Lois. Yeah.
Right.
That's why Sacagawea went for Clark.
Okay. Now it's starting to make sense.
Okay.
But so have you heard of the El Dorado?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
The road to the city of gold.
Yes. Right. El
I mean,
Dorado is the city of gold.
Also a
It's
luchador.
also Cibola.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry.
Like the oil on your skin?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I'm a dermatologist. I know.
But yeah, these guys were assigned to, he was like, the one dude was like a lone wolf, and he was like, I work alone. And then the King of Spain was like, I'm tired of your shit. You're getting a partner. He's
King
like,
of Spain
"No."
is also from North Texas.
He was the guy in Lethal Weapon 4. Too old for this shit.
Okay.
Just the fourth one.
Okay.
Right? Didn't
I
he
thought
come
you
in
meant-
like...
line from
honestly,
Lethal Weapon 4.
honestly, thought you meant Danny Glover, and I'm like, not the same.
No, yeah.
Not the same.
King of
accent.
Spain.
Right. Sorry.
Anyways.
Yeah, King of Spain, Danny Glover.
King of Spain.
And actually, he was the King of Spain at the same time that they filmed Angels in the Outfield.
Yeah,
Fun fact.
yes.
Which I just bought on VHS.
No fucking way.
Great movie. So good. Christopher Lloyd is in it, isn't he?
Angels in the Outfield?
Yeah, he plays the angel.
Yeah.
Well, don't spoil it.
Sorry, have you not seen it?
It's been a while.
That's hilarious. So yeah,
We're
anyways.
we're on top today.
Yeah.
She joke bombed and
Yeah.
I spoiled.
Yeah, hey Mara, you're a fucking bottom.
Power bottom though. She does.
You
a lot
know,
of,
everybody makes that power bottom joke, and
she does a lot of the pushing.
I'm over it.
Okay. Anyway, so the golden
he's like,
lovers.
you're getting a fucking partner. I'm sick of you, gallivanting around,
Yeah, and then
discovering
he
lands.
misinterpreted when the King of Spain was like, "You're getting a fucking partner." He was like, "A fucking partner or a fucking partner?" And then he was like, "Maybe I can accomplish both at the same time."
Exactly.
So that's when he went on the search and he found.
Well, no, he brought in the dude from Canada.
Right, and he was like, "All right, here's the deal. We got to find El Dorado, but we're
What
also
fraternity
gonna."
was that guy from? It was like Kenneth.
What fraternity?
Yeah.
Semper Bi.
Nice. Yes, I think
So
that's
was-
it.
Yeah, Kenny Semper Bi.
Yeah, good memory.
Semper Bi.
Well done. But yeah, so then he was like, we're going to find El Dorado, but we're also going to fuck a lot. And it actually created that, it was like a bridge in time, or a split in time. Because when that started happening, they were kind of on their journey. And the guy who directed Brokeback Mountain was like, I can get behind this for sure. And that's when he went Jake Gyllenhaal and,
Yeah.
I genuinely want to see that.
Brokeback Mountain.
Oh,
this movie that he's describing.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds good.
I need that in my life.
The Road to El Dorado, except he just has El Dorado tattooed in his butt crack.
Oh yeah.
So they're fucking partners, but they're also fucking partners.
Dude, shit. The
Dude shit, or-
Spaniard.
Yeah, the King of Spain, Danny Glover.
So Kelly Semperby is like, "Where's the map?" And the Spaniard is like, "It's tattooed on my body." And he pulled down his pants and spread his butt cheeks.
He was like, X marks the spot.
Kazoing.
Yeah. And actually, Clark, right? One of the guys in the right long line, like lineage line. He's like the great grandfather of Guy Pearce. So that's where they came up with Memento. We're getting off track though. The Golden Ponies. So
yeah.
So they were on the road to El Dorado, right? And
Which
then
is riddled with danger,
right,
adventure,
right. And it turns out
unprotected sex.
Yes, all three, all of the above. And it turns out that they never found El Dorado, but
they did find love.
Yes, they found love, right? And along the way, they found their true selves, right?
Yes.
So that's why they're called the Golden Ponies, because the ponies that they took on the way to El Dorado were really like, it was about the ride. It's about the journey, not the destination.
Yes.
Right?
Even though we know them today as the Golden Lovers.
Right. So they changed their name from the Golden, because everyone called them the Golden Ponies, and they were like, actually, we fuck. So we're the Golden Lovers. And then Danny Glover was like, I'm the King of Spain. What the fuck are you talking about? And then they were like, just go be in another Lethal Weapon. They've only made 10.
Yeah, he stood up and goes, I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah.
Walked out.
Yeah. And then he went to go teach the kids how to make hamburgers.
He went to
in
go
Angels
collect
in the
his
Outfield.
social security check.
He was coaching at the little field, and he told the kid to go home, and then the kid actually ran home. So
yeah, I mean, well, and the thing that drove everyone crazy was that like they said that they found it,
right,
but they would never show anybody.
Right. Well, and that was the whole thing. Is like, because they were slightly embarrassed of their truth, and they didn't want. It was kind of a weird time.
Yeah, because the real treasure
was
their love.
Right. And
so when people are like, "Well, let us look at the map," and the Spaniard bent over again.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So the Spaniard bends over, but then Guy Pearce's grandpa was like, "Get the fuck up! That's my treasure map.
This is a trap. I know it is.
This is my treasure map. At least two of my treasure. It's only my treasure.
Yes.
I am the only person who make a deposit in this treasure chest."
Okay, so when we go to the road, that was the weird thing, is that like the Spaniard's accent was so unattractive.
Right. Yeah.
But like,
but he's Danny Glover, so it's like
no.
Oh,
that's
not the king
king
of Spain. Sorry. Yeah, the Spaniard.
The Spaniard, because
it was played by a young Cheech Marin. So
yeah.
And actually, that's kind of the birth of the Cheech Marin Tommy Chong stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Was that whole journey?
Yeah. So like they were like, this is inspired by, and then they were like, we don't want to fuck though.
Right. But then they were like, you kind of have to, and then they did, and they were like,
we'll be the ganja lovers.
Right. Right. There we go. Here we go. Now we're on to something. But yeah, so that's the origin story of the Golden Lovers.
Bum, bum, bum.
I gotta look into that further.
I feel like we told it flawlessly.
Okay, I won't look into it further.
Ironclad.
Yeah.
That was every detail. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
I mean, incredible, by the way. That
well, actually, we didn't tell the end of the story.
Oh, sorry.
Because it's like after the road to El Dorado, right?
Oh, what's that called? The epilogue?
Yeah. Right. Well, it's really the second part. It's like part 2.
Oh, Act 2.
Right.
Which Act 2 of The Sandman came out. Link right here.
So, Act 2, they had a falling out because after the road, after the journey,
right.
Then they were like fighting because they were like, one of them wanted to be honest and true to themselves. They were like, we have to come out, and then the other guy was like, no, I have a wife and kids, and he's like, I don't fucking care. Like, we're fucking partners. We're fucking partners and fucking partners. But so then they had a falling out.
I can't wait once a year for a high altitude fuck.
Right. So then they both went on that journey to find their own treasure, right? And they both got their own map. And it was the first time that they didn't have a shared map. And it was a tough journey, and they were battered by the weather and enemies and people trying to fuck them up. Mm-hmm. Turns out they were looking for the same treasure all along. And that's when they met again. And that's why we know them as the Golden Lovers today, because they're back together.
Yeah.
Part 2 seems a little far-fetched, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, well, and when Kelly...
Real life writes itself.
Like part 1, I'm down. That made sense, but part 2 is like...
They're in the jungle.
Well, if I was making shit up, it would have sounded more real. But you just have to tell it as it is. Mm-hmm. This is a historical record. You can't change history.
It's written on golden plates.
That's why we're not taking down any of those Confederate statues.
Yeah. Well, they were like going through the jungle, like when they met up.
Yeah.
And slash, right?
Yeah.
And leaves drop and they see each other. And Kelly Semperby is like, what is that? And Spaniard goes, it's my mother's machete. It's all I have left of her.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he took his hand and was like, come inside me right now.
He was like, Nacho! Who? Yeah. Great story of two honorable men.
Yeah.
Who found themselves and then showed themselves to the world. You know? Pronounced their love for one another.
Mm-hmm.
And gold.
Right.
Right. But mostly their love.
Yes. But also gold.
And Jake Gyllenhaal. But
right.
And Heath Ledger, R.I.P.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So there we go.
Fuck yeah. I mean, I haven't thought of that story in so long.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a minute. We missed some shit, I think.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. But
you know who didn't miss some shit though is those two.
Yeah. Holy cow. They got it
already
all.
had the gay climax. Gay again. You got it.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
I mean, there's climax the whole way through, but
I mean, We got everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Machetes,
Yeah.
Danny Glover.
Yeah. Huge player in the story of these two.
Yeah.
Which is admittedly weird.
Is Danny Glover still alive?
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
How in the fuck? He was saying I'm too old for this shit back in the 90s.
Yeah.
He is really
He's
too old
gone
for
full
this shit.
circle, and he's back to being the appropriate age for this shit.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Because he's just playing a lot of backgammon. So this is I'm
man.
appropriately aged for this shit.
Pudding cups.
Right. Yeah. Which putting the pudding in my mouth. You see, putting my fingers in people when they're sleeping.
Devon Bland. Huh?
Oh God, that was a name drop.
Yeah.
And Hooser.
Yeah.
All right, team.
Same time next week?
Dude.
Absolutely.
Dude. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Dude, absolutely.